Your 2-stripe and 4-stripe control surface have a 3D joystick, which we can configure to control PTZ cameras. So here on the control surface, you can see there's a joystick in the upper right area. Let's see how we can configure this to operate PTZ cameras connected to our TriCaster system. The first thing we need to understand is that there is a mode on the control surface called Follow Preview. This is the default mode when you first start up your system, and you can tell if it's in this mode by looking at the bank of buttons to the upper left of the joystick. If none of these buttons are illuminated, then you're in Follow Preview mode. In this mode, all you need to do is select the camera you want on the preview bus, and it will be assigned to the joystick. So for example, camera 5 is a PTZ camera. I will put it on the preview bus, and now I can use the joystick to control this camera, move it up or down, or I can twist the joystick to zoom in or out. If I want to control a different camera, just select it. We'll go to camera 6, and you can see I can zoom in and out this camera as well. Now, there might be times that you want to control a camera specifically, even if that camera is not on preview, and we can do that as well. To configure that mode of operation, you need to hold down the PTZ camera button found by the joystick, and then on the upper stripe, you can see that the LCD readouts on this one are still active where the one below are not. So this is the stripe we need to do everything on. The button above allows us to assign control to a specific camera. So let's say I want to control camera 5. I will press 5 on the button above the LCD readout. It will illuminate, and now camera 5 is under control, and I currently have camera 4 on preview, but if I grab the joystick, you can see that camera 5 is being controlled from the joystick. Now, if I want to verify the camera under control, just hold down PTZ. It will go back. You can see which camera is lit up. I can select another camera from this bank, but what if I wanted to get to a different camera? Let's say I want to select camera 9, which is not currently visible on this LCD readout. What we need to do in that case is we need to go back into the standard Follow Preview mode. That can be done by holding down the PTZ button and pressing the reset button below it. And then once you've done that sequence, now the system is back in regular Follow Preview mode. You'll notice if I hold down PTZ, no button is lit up. It's going to follow whatever's on the preview bus. At this point, since nothing's been assigned specifically, we could go to a different bank. Let's go to bank 2. Now, if I hold PTZ down, you can see that all the cameras from bank 2 are available. I can select the one I want, like camera 9, let's say, for example, and now it would control camera 9. And just so you can see, if I go back to bank 1, notice if I hold PTZ down, it switches back to bank 2 up here, showing me camera 9 is currently selected. So I can, again, select a different camera in this bank, but if I wanted to go to a camera on bank 1 or 3, I would first have to reset back, doing PTZ reset. Then I can go and select another camera. One other aspect I want to make sure is clearly understood is how to get the control panel back into the Follow Preview mode. For example, let's say main is currently highlighted, which means the joystick's been reassigned to the main switcher bus. It's not going to control PTZ cameras. To get it back into PTZ mode, you'll do that by holding on PTZ and hitting reset. This will always put you back into the Follow Preview mode. You can see that no buttons are highlighted. Now I could go select my camera and control it. We can also recall PTZ presets from our control panel. I'm back in Follow Preview mode, and I have camera 5 on the preview bus. Let's take a look at the presets for camera 5. You can see there are 3 presets. If I want to recall these, I will hold down the PTZ button, and then on the lower row of buttons, the BD row on the upper stripe, this will do a recall. So I can just press one of these buttons and you can see it recalling the different positions. And then the upper row of buttons will allow me to save or update a preset. So for example, let's say I want to zoom in and save this as a new preset. We can save this as preset 4. There we go. You can see the new one in the interface, and now I can go between these just by pressing the button. And if I go back to preset 4, you can see it recalls the new preset I have created.